Shalom, shalom, Shabbat shalom. Blessed Passover to all y'all's people. Checking in, what's going on, seeing out there, what's going on in the world. Hope all my people out here being safe. Got this lamb seasoning, 615. You gotta help me cook. Got this lamb seasoning, soaking, getting ready. That's a big boy, my man Jess. What's happening, baby? What's good with you? DP, I see you. Shalom, big fella. Got this Passover lamb soaking in this bitter herbs. Little season I got going on. Shalom, King. Get ready to put this thing on this grill in a few hours. I hope my people have been paying attention to what's going on in the world. Hope you've been looking. Hope you got a heart of expectancy, because it's about to get real. Y'all think it ain't real. It's about to get crazy real. Cuzzo, what's up with you? Man, you stay too close to not be coming before us ain't seen each other yet. What's the deal? That boy Health, a.k.a. Big Yo, what's happening? All praises to the Most High. Getting ready to feast down. Sitting on the porch, enjoying this beautiful 85-degree day. King Yo, that's right. But I hope I hope the world paying attention. The Most High is not playing about his people. He's not playing about nothing. All this we see going on, this pestilence, all these natural disasters, this is all prophecy. All prophecy. You know, people thought we was crazy talking about 2019. Nobody never said we finna get lifted up out of here when this time was up. But it's crazy that 2019 in and all hell break loose in the world. You got locusts over there destroying the land. All of Africa, parts of Saudi Arabia, parts of Israel, all that getting tore up by locusts. That's a Bible prophecy. Australia, our whole continent catch fire. The whole continent caught fire. Now we in this time of pestilence. This is a man-made virus that the Most High let happen. Don't think this come from the devil. It come from man just being wicked. This come from his judgment, period. I advise y'all to, as 2 Chronicles chapter 7 say, if the people who are called by my name pray and turn from their wicked ways, I heal the land. So, people that are called by his name, as you, African American, Negro, Black, whatever name you think they gave to you, you're a Hebrew, and you called by the Most High. Repent. Get back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Those things that they told us was done away. To keep us pinned down, to keep us following by their ways. We coming up on Passover. We in Passover season. We in Passover season. And it's funny, like all of the plagues he set on Egypt just happened. And are happening as we enter Passover. My bro, Tone, what's up, baby? Tone, I miss you, boy. My God. Say, Tone, we go back. People don't know how deep it go back. Straight from the womb. I hope all my Detroit fans really staying safe, man. This thing real. Forever. Indeed, we should rule forever. We can't rule till we get right, though. Period. Well, go ahead and take over the lesson then, big fella. You got something to say, speak. I'm just trying to give a little words of encouragement. That's it, man. There's a few words of encouragement, man. I ain't even trying to teach a whole lesson. I just want my people to know that these things that they see in the land, these are the beginning of sorrows. All these things. Earthquakes in all these different places. All these crazy natural disasters. This is not happening by chance or by coincidence. The earth is in birth pains. The earth having contractions. Waiting for the sons of the Most High to manifest. Can't duck prophecy at all. It's coming to light right before our eyes. And people don't even understand this prophecy. Just looking at it as these things happening. You open that book though, you'll see it. It's a lot of things you can do with all these different translations of the Bible. You can translate this to that and translate that to this. But I tell you one thing you can't translate. One thing you can't change. That's them prophecies. They all add up. They all come out the same way. Period. So if you ducking them prophecies, you don't know these prophecies, you don't understand, it's going to be a bad day. That's it. You can't be mad at him. What you mad at him for? It ain't his fault. It ain't his fault. Look, Job or Yo, everything that happened to him, y'all let it happen. This wasn't no, he did something wrong. Y'all let it happen. Y'all say, I'm great, amazing, terrible. I'm all these things. Everything I let happen. We got to get off these wicked things. break these wicked traditions that we're stuck in this land. Period. We got to break these things, man. Things we've been taught ain't what they are. Tradition is not always good. That's where we go wrong, because tradition is man-made, and we got to get out of these traditions. These traditions ain't for us. They're not meant for everybody. People talking about they getting ready for Easter. Shalom, Big Red. They getting ready for Easter. Going to buy their suits. Oh, wait a minute. Huh? You ain't going to be able to go to church on Easter. How you going to go to church? It's all bad. It's all bad for them. For those who do not believe. Oh, no. E-Ray, nah. This Big Baby. This right here, Big Baby. You can't have this one. I might let you ride. Make you get one of the other ones. You can't have this one. This first one I got, King Judah. Nut, what's up with you, cuz? I see you. Israel, we need to be rejoicing. We're in a good place, man. You're doing right. You're in a good place. These laws, statutes, and commandments, having your heart right and believing in Yahushua HaMashiach, gonna keep a lot of things off you. And say 1,000 gonna fall at your left hand, 10,000 at your right, but none should come nigh to you. None. So we got to make sure you're in good standings. Be in good standings, because there's going to be a time where you ain't going to be able to be in good standings. It's going to be a time where your faith is going to be tested. Look at all these places, right? Where you can't assemble. You can't come together. Like in Detroit, they charging people $500 tickets. This the time we should be gathering. But it's cool though. When you got favor, when you got faith, all things will work out. That's real. That is real. I pray that this wake up the people, wake up the sons of the Most High, because it's time. It is time. Things about to happen that people ain't gonna understand, and only us with the watchful eye, those with a heart of expectancy, those who listening to the word and doers of the word, gonna see what's happening. And we're going to have to lead people. We're going to have to lead people. So I pray strength on y'all. And the words of my man Ak Ish. I say, ye are gods, but you should die like men if you don't endure to the end. It's time to endure. Fred, what's up, cuz? What's up with you? You all right? Just got to keep our eyes open. Keep our ear gates open. Those who have eyes to see, let them see. Those who have ears to hear, let them hear. Because he talking to his people. It's just like the Exodus. The first few plagues, there was no instructions. It was just, let them happen, let them happen, let them happen. All he did was tell Moses, go talk to Pharaoh. Moses, go face Pharaoh. Moses, go face Pharaoh. Then he said, check me out. Pharaoh heart is hardened just right, just where I need it to be. So now you go tell Israel what I need them to do. Go get that lamb, raise it good, slaughter it, the whole nation, slaughter it, put the blood on your dough. We just waiting for instructions now. Just keep watching the scene. He gonna give you them instructions on what to do, so you can get through this time. Boona, what's up, baby? Hey, from the dead. That's it. Things are just, what's up with you, Brody? You alright? Hey, that last plane ride was bananas. I didn't even see you dip out.
Too secluded for fame, ain't trying to be noticed. I need my space, that's how I maintain focus. I keep my feet in the way, rolling the dice, blind faith in your God complex, eternal life.
That's right.
Everything of me while I'm at rest, I plan to be on, like that SIC, like in a flesh.
I hope you boys know how to be bold like Daniel. We doing good, man. I hope you boys know how to be bold like Daniel and be wise like Daniel, because that time is coming when you're going to need favor with man and the Most High. We in that time. Essential workers, non-essential workers. Huh? Who is that? Who is them to determine what's essential and non-essential? You gotta look what they consider an essential. Look how attached and dependent on this land we are, where fast food is essential. Like, I understand grocery stores because we ain't in that process of growing our own. But at the end, that shouldn't even be essential. You should be able to have your own harvest, where you're not dependent on the powers to be for nothing.
Look at the schools, they indoctrination stations, they implant them with the rules, then they look to see who they can use, tell them that they smart, take and place them in a certain group, set their ass apart, and advance them in a high learning, walk them through the door, leaders of corruption and the
We ain't listening, man. We so caught up in our own self-idolization, self-pity. I seen a post earlier. Yeah, if I remember what it says correctly, some people don't want to be helped because they feel like they want to keep their problems because that's the only way they get attention. And that's how we act as a nation, which is crazy. That's right.
And then he shall stand as the latter day upon the earth. And though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see God.
I think think y'all need to get this verse in your spirit because it's real.
That we shall be called the sons of God. Therefore the world knoweth not us, because it knew
Second Chronicles 7:13. I'm going to read 13 through 14.
but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him.
If I shut up the heavens, and there is no rain, and if I command the locusts to consume the land, and if I send pestilence among my people, and my people on whom my name is called shall be humble, and shall pray, and shall seek my face, and shall turn back from their evil ways, when I hear from the heaven, and when I forgive their sin, and will heal their land. He's giving a lot of possession to us. He ain't even call it his land. He call it their land, our land. We got a job to do, people. We got a job to do. This thing real. He waiting on us. He waiting on us. Get to your job. Arise. Psalms 82. Elohim stands in the company of the Almighty El. He judges the midst of Elohim. Until when will you judge unjustly and lift up the faces of the wicked? Vindicate the poor and the fatherless. Do justice to the afflicted and needy. Deliver the poor and needy, and save out the hand of the wicked. They neither know nor will they understand. They walk in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are shaken. I have said, ye are Elohim, and all of you are sons of the Most High. But you should die as men and fall like one of the rulers. Rise, O Elohim, judge the earth, for you shall inherit in all nations. Just told you who you is right here. You are Elohim. English translation for Elohim is God. But they don't want you to do that now. The forces, the principalities, the powers of darkness, they don't want you to know that. So they put something together. They came together. They made a confederate to make sure you not know who you are. And it's funny how this book is set up. Psalms 82 tell you who you are. And you go right to Psalms 83 and they tell you what they're going to do to keep you from being there. We're charged with a duty. Ecclesiastes 12. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yah, keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Fear Yah, please. Please. Keep those commandments. Get out these pagan ways. No, it ain't Easter. Ain't no Resurrection Sunday. None of that. There ain't no holy day. Holy day says Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, Feast of the Wave, Feast of the Harvest or Feast of Weeks, Feast of Trumpets, Feast of Atonement, Sukkot, Feast of Tabernacles. Those are feasts. Not no Christmas, not no Easter, not no Valentine's Day. None of that. That's traditions made by man. Get right or get left. That's what's going to happen. You're going to get right or get left. Period. I just hope my people understand that we all have issues, but there's a way out of all our issues. We got to confront them. We got to confront them. You got to be wise in confronting them. You can't just, oh, I'm tired of you. You want to get, nah, you got to have the right reaction, have the right spirit. Because you confront these things in the wrong spirit, all you're going to do is create more spirits to come along with it. So much going on in the world. I just pray that people really start turning their face to the Most High, really seeking Him, because this is the time. This is the time. You ain't got nothing else to do. Everybody at home. You ain't got nothing else to do. Everybody's at home. You ain't got, listen, Israel should come out of this thing and with superpowers. Because you at home. All you got to do is work out, read the word, spend time in the word, spend time in the spirit, and eat. Like we should be superheroes when we come out of this thing, man. He giving you a time to really consecrate yourself and get right. Take advantage. Take advantage. Like Smokey say, man, take advantage. Take advantage. Because it's real. Like, we should come out of this thing in the best we can be. And it's also time for preparation. Because what's coming next? You better make sure you prepare for it. You got to be prepared physically, mentally, and spiritually. And if you're not, whew, my goodness. I just pray y'all listening, man. Just listen. Listen to the Most High. Man, so question everything, man. Don't listen to nothing. Question everything. Everything. Any information given to you, you take it, research it yourself. We got our hands privy to everything. Like, you can find anything you want to find on this dang on internet, which is crazy. Anything you want to find, and we still walking around here like sheep. Still like sheep. Man, you tell us, if I tell somebody, hey, you're not a black man, you're a Hebrew, they're gonna be like, what? I ain't no Hebrew. Why you ain't? It's nothing but facts out here that shows that you are. And being a Hebrew, being an Israelite, you held to a different standard now. You got a whole new obligation in life. You should be an oracle of the Most High. That obligation is not privy or given to everybody. Period. And I'm willing to go to war about it if you don't believe it. I've been I send an invite all the time. You got a question about what you think my religion is? Come talk to me. I'll give it to you. All I do is follow what's in the Bible. Nothing more, nothing less. I'll come get it. I can give you historic facts, show you all types of stuff. It's time to stop playing. Stop talking about some you believe in Jesus. I'm seeing all these people, let's time to pray to God and time to believe in Jesus. Okay, you know what believing in Him is? Believing who He really is, right? And doing what He did. Period. You know what he did? He followed the laws, statutes, and commandments. Nothing more, nothing less. It's funny how people quote things that they think mean. Prime example. John 3. For he gave his only begotten Son to save the world. You read later on in John, when the Messiah himself is speaking, he said, I ain't coming for the world. I only come for those I only pray for those who are given to me. So how could that be for the world? What world was he talking about? It's a show that come on BBC, and I think it come on National Geographic. The name of the show is 7 Worlds, 1 Planet. 7 worlds, 1 planet. You telling me it's more than 1 world? It got 8. So what's considered a world? Is the world and the planet the same thing, or are they 2 different things? That's right. Israel. That's what we came for. That's what we're speaking about. Israel. But who is Israel? Black man or black woman. If your ancestors came off that ship, came over here on ships, was subjected to brutal and cruel slavery, we're talking about you. Point blank. But the sun, I'm sitting up under this porch and the sun's still for real out here. My goodness. About to go jump in this pool here in a second before we get this grill going. B, what's up? Shabbat shalom. Blessed Passover to you, brother. Let you see how this lamb looking later on. Get to you. It's a good day. Chilling. Got a good vibe. Clear. guilty, guilty.
They shall confess their iniquity and the iniquity of their fathers, with their trespass which they trespassed against me, and that also they have walked contrary unto me, and that I also have walked contrary unto them, and have brought them into the land of their enemies. If then their uncircumcised hearts be humble, and they again accept of the punishment of their iniquity, then will I remember my covenant with Jacob, and also my covenant with Isaac, and also my covenant with Abraham will I remember, and I will remember the land. Leviticus chapter 26, verses 40 through 42. We are guilty.
That's a good verse, man. That is an awesome verse. Leviticus 26, 40. Matter of fact, Leviticus 26. Ooh, it's rough. It is rough. Leviticus 26 is rough. Start at verse 1. You shall not make idols to yourselves, and you shall not set up for yourselves graven images, or a memorial pillar. And you shall not place any stone image in your land, to bow yourselves to it, for I am Yahweh, or Yahuwah, your Elohim. You shall keep my Shabbats, and revere my sanctuary. I am Yahuwah. If you walk in my statutes and keep my commandments and do them, then I will give you rains in their season, and the land shall give her produce, and the tree of the field shall give its fruits, and your threshing shall reach to the vintage, and the vintage shall reach to the sowing time, and you shall eat your bread to satisfaction, and live in your land securely. I mean, He's giving you peace. He's giving you prosperity. But it's a catch to it. That catch is, if you walk in my statutes and keep my commandments and do them. Like, you got to know them, but you got to do them. Like, that's the whole key, doing them. Verse 6, and I will give peace in the land, and you shall lie down, and none shall terrify you. And I shall cause evil beasts to cease out of the land, and the swirl shall not pass over into your land. And you shall pursue your enemies, and they shall fall before you by the sword. And 5 of you shall pursue 100. Huh? Wait a minute. He talking about small numbers here. And 5 of you shall pursue 100. And 100 of you shall pursue 10,000. And your enemies shall fall before you by the sword. And I shall turn my face toward you, and make you fruitful, and multiply you, and shall establish my covenant with you. And you shall eat very old store, and clear away the old store because of the new. Remind me of a verse Jay-Z said. Jay-Z said, I dabbled in crazy weight. Before rap, I was crazy straight. Man, I'm still spending money from 88. Old money. And I will set my tabernacle in your midst, and my soul shall not loathe you. And I shall walk always in your midst, and shall be Elohim to you, and you shall be people to me. I am Yahuwah your Elohim, who has brought you out from the land of the Egyptians, from being their slaves, and I will break the bars of your yoke and cause you to stand erect. And if you will not listen to me and do not do all these commands, and if you reject my statutes, and if your soul hates my judgments, so as not to do all my commands to the breaking of my covenant, I will also do this to you, and I shall appoint terror over you, the wasting and the burning fever, destroying the eyes and consuming the soul, and you shall sow your seed in vain, and your enemies will eat it. And I shall set my face against you, and you shall be smitten before your enemies, and those who hate you shall rule over you, and you shall flee, and there will be no one pursuing you. What you running for? Ain't nothing coming behind you. We destroyed you already. You ain't even worth chasing no more. And after these things, you will not listen to me. Then I will chastise you 7 times more for your sin. And that's how we are. We man, questioning is their God. Questioning is their Elohim. Because of all the destruction that has come upon us. How much turmoil our people been in from slavery to Jim Crow to segregation to the civil rights movement to drugs to the jail. We don't understand this judgment. We think it's just happening or we always looking for what reason why. This is the reason right here. We, his people, we turned away from his ways. We turned away from his statutes and his commandments. So all this is judgment happening upon us. Everything you see us going through is judgment. And I shall set my face against you. 17. And I shall set my face against you, and you shall be smitten before your enemies, and those who hate you shall rule over you. And you shall flee, and there will be no one pursuing you. And if after these things you will not listen to me, then I will chastise you 7 times more for your sin. And I will break the pride of your strength, and will make your heavens as iron, and your earth as bronze. And your strength shall be consumed in vain, and your land shall not give her produce, and the tree of the land shall not give its fruits. And if you walk contrary to me, and are not willing to listen to me, then will I bring 7 times more plagues on you according to your sins, and send against you the beast of the field. And it shall bereave you, and I shall cut off your livestock, and shall make you few, so that your ways are desolate. And if you are not chastised by me by these things, and shall walk contrary to me, then I also shall walk contrary to you, and shall smite you, even I 7 times more for your sins. And I will bring a sword on you, executing vengeance of the covenant, and you shall be gathered to your cities, and I shall send pestilence in your midst, and you shall be given into the hand of the enemy. Wait a minute. I will bring a sword on you, executing the vengeance of the covenant, and you shall be gathered to your cities, and I shall send pestilence in your midst, and you shall be given into the hand of an enemy. So check me out, right? I seen a post. I haven't done my research on, but I will do my research on it. But it's funny, I read this verse and this post comes up. They're talking about these 5G towers, right? They're talking about this coronavirus, and it's talking about how in major cities where melanated people stay, Detroit, New York, Louisiana, that our population total is low, but the percentage of cases is high. Like I seen one place, I think it's it may have been Detroit. I'm not sure, but it was like The population, no, it was Michigan. The population of the state of blacks was like 23%, but the percentage of coronavirus was like 70%. The viruses are pestilence, man. It's pestilence. You gotta know what's going on. 26. When I break to you the staff of the bread, 10 women shall break your bread in one oven, and shall give back your bread by weight, and you shall eat and shall not be satisfied. Greedy. Greedy. If you will not listen to me for this, and shall walk contrary to me, then I also will walk contrary to you in fury. I will also chastise you. I also 7 times for your sins. And you shall eat of the flesh of your sons. Woof. You shall eat of the flesh of your sons, and you shall eat of the flesh of your daughters. And I shall destroy your high places, and cut down your altars, and shall put your dead bodies on the carcasses of your idols. And my soul shall loathe you. And I will make your cities a waste, and shall make your sanctuaries desolate, and I shall not smell your sweet fragrance. And I shall make the land desolate, and your enemies who are living in it shall be astonished at it. And I will scatter you among the nations, and I shall draw out the sword after you, and your land shall become a waste, and your city shall be a desolation. Then the land shall enjoy its Sabbath, and all the days of the desolation, and you shall be in the land of your enemies. Then the land shall enjoy rest, and shall enjoy its Sabbath. It shall rest all the days of the desolation, that which it has not rested in your Sabbath while you lived on it. We don't know how to take a break. You gotta relax. You gotta relax. You gotta get a land time to breathe. 36. And those who are left of you, the remnant, I shall also bring a faintness into their hearts in the lands of their enemies. And the sound of a driven leaf shall chase them, and they shall flee, as one flees from the sword. And they shall fall when no one pursues. And they shall stumble upon one another, as if it were before the sword, when no one pursues. And you shall have no power to stand before your enemies. And you shall perish among the nations, and the land of your enemies shall devour you. And those who are left of you, they shall melt away in the iniquity in the lands of your enemies, and also in the iniquities of their fathers, they shall dwindle away with them. And if they shall confess their iniquity, here we go. Here go our out right here. And if they shall confess their iniquity, and the iniquity of their fathers, and their trespass, with which they have trespassed against me. So, not only our own iniquities we got to confess the iniquities of our fathers. And the reason we got to confess the iniquities of our fathers is because the covenant was made with our fathers and us. When Moses was at the mount, he spoke to those standing there and their descendants. So we got to confess the iniquities of our fathers. We can't just be praying for us, but we got to pray for those that came before us. Because in all actuality, they're the reason why we're in the position that we're in. They started something that we never finished. And if they shall confess their iniquity and the iniquity of their fathers and their trespass with which they have trespassed against me, and also that have walked contrary to me, that I also have walked contrary to them, and I have brought them into the land of their enemies, if their uncircumcised hearts are then humble, and they are pleased to pay for their iniquity, meaning they willing to accept their judgment. Father, I apologize. Whatever you need me to do to fix it, this is what I'm going to do. Then will I remember my covenant with Jacob, and also my covenant with Isaac. And I shall also remember my covenant with Abraham, and I shall remember the land. Woo. For the land shall be forsaken by them, and shall satisfy for its Sabbath, in the desolation without them, and they shall satisfy for their iniquity, because they have kicked against my judgments, and their soul has loathed my statutes. People, we gotta understand what time we in. We gotta understand that we're in the hour, in the season, in this, as my Ak Ben would say, in this paradigm shift. We gotta know who we are in it. We gotta know what we're supposed to do in it, and our duty right now in it. Every person that claims to be Israel, every person that claims to be a Hebrew, it's time to repent. It is time to repent and pay for our iniquities, because this is what we need to be doing. This is the way out of it. This is the way to keep us covered. We got to see these things happen. Like, no man should pass without seeing these things happen. If we're going to survive this thing, we got to see this thing all the way through. Walk it all the way out. It might get scary. It might get rough. But you got to endure. Endure. And that enduring is keeping the statutes, laws, and commandments all the way to the end. All the way to your last breath. When people come bring you some pork, can't do it, big fella. No. Not gonna happen. No. It's time to get out of the land, find the peace in the cities. Find the peace. Jeremiah 29 say, get you houses, build you vineyards, find the peace in the city. And when I tell you to go, that's when you're going to go. So right now, all my people, I just want to give you encouragement to keep living out these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. And when it's time, He will give us instructions on what to do. Stay ready. Stay ready. Just like Passover, stay ready. Have your staff in hand. Have your shoes laced up. Be girded up in your clothes. Because when He say go, it's time to go. No ifs, ands, buts about it. We got to move when He say move. And with that, I say shalom, peace,